Hello, everyone. This is Cam, and welcome to another episode of Blah Blah Blah. Right, so I've got my friend Paul with me today, and Sean. How's it going,
How's it
Paul?
going, Paul?
All good, mate.
All
All
good,
good.
mate. All good.
You okay?
You're okay.
Oh, not too bad.
Not
How are
too
you,
bad.
Sean?
How are you, Sean? I'm okay. I've got a fresh haircut.
Fresh trim, yeah?
Fresh trim, yeah?
Did you do it
Did you
yourself?
do it yourself? No, my hairdresser's open, so he rang me this morning. Obviously, he does it appointment based because of we're still in tier 3. He has to have 2 people maximum in the shop. So he rang me first thing in the morning. He said, "Come now before you get busy." So I went straight away.
Did he charge you
Did
for
he
it?
charge you for it? Yeah. Obviously, he's got to make his living. He's got to feed his kids and put food on the table. So I know him very well. So he sometimes says, "Don't pay me," but that's not my nature. I like to pay because, especially during these times, COVID-19 times and tough times, every letter will help. So I feel better. My head feels a bit lighter now.
That's good. That's good. All right. So before we get started, guys, don't forget to give us some thumbs up. That would be amazing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you like this show, blah, 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 and also the BOTB videos, make sure to subscribe. And also, as Sean is pointing, don't forget to become a Patreon to support this channel and join the VIP groups. Membership starts from only £3 per month, which is patreon.com/CamHasan to be a Patreon. Easy as that. And a big shout out to Paul, Steve, for becoming a Patreon, Felix, Carol, and all the other members. I think I'm missing just one. Andrew. Yes, Andrew, my man, also the winner of BOTB. He also became a Patreon. So thank you so much, guys, for becoming the Patreon. All right, so let's go ahead and go through some comments quickly. First for Terry, just how's it going, Cam? Hi, Terry. Hope you're good. Dan saying, let's guess what's the winner won. I think he won a Fiesta or something. Maybe that's what I'm guessing. Okay. Dan saying, Sean, no mic problems now. There is a mic problem, man. It was echo. So hope I win. I'll buy him a mic. Crystal clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's the echo, Dan. That's the problem. Akash just joined after a long time saying, yes, Cam. Hi, Akash. How are you? Hope you're good. And my man forgot what he said to call him. Ansimity. Who was it from the group again?
Sami Ahmed.
Shami Ahmed, isn't it? Sami Ahmed. Okay, hi Sami, hope you're good. Saying Sean looking fresh with the cut. Jeez. Where's your father, young man? Oh man. He's looking young, innit? Hasan Khan saying hello. Hi Hasan. Hi Specky Mackie saying what's happening. Akash saying how's it going, Paul and Sean? Hasan saying Cam, you're doing spot price video as we go I think less than 4 hours. No, its competition has closed already. I have done the judging today, guys, and obviously the winner probably will get contacted either tomorrow or day after, I'm not sure. And then as soon as the winner comes up, then the judge they will release the judging videos for. We also got my man Niraj with us. How's it going, Niraj?
Very well. How you doing, brothers?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I've dropped the link for the streams on the WhatsApp group, so you can have up to 10 people in the stream. So whoever wants to join, feel free. Come down. We're just having a chat here.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, come on,
join us.
Make it interesting.
Make it.
Definitely.
Yeah, all 10 of us. Let's get in with the judges.
Yeah.
Mind you, would that break COVID laws? If there's 10 of us all in one room.
No, as
Yeah,
in
but we weren't 2 meters apart.
we're not nowhere near each other, so it should be okay, Paul. Not a problem. Okay, Akash saying nice mug, Paul. Dan saying hi, Niraj. Dean just joined saying evening, gents. Hope you're all good. Not too bad. Right. Okay. Right. So obviously, as usual, we do as I just mentioned on the WhatsApp group. We all become Sherlock Holmes on Mondays and Wednesdays, stalking everything, every possible way to find out if we won. But we'll find out tomorrow. See how it goes. Hasan Khan's and Cam, when was the judging done? Because the condition ends today at 12 o'clock. I actually played few tickets now. It's same picture I saw 1 week ago. I think if it's open still, then obviously they might be taking coordinates, but it's the winning coordinate kind of fixed now, so that's the main thing. And guess who's with us? Who joined? Father Steve, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, boys. How are you?
Hello,
Not too bad.
Steve.
Not too bad, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Good. Finally, you're here, bro. I was waiting for us. So what happened to Steve?
I forgot all about it, mate. I was trying to find the headphones. But I'll find them now, so.
I hope no football on tonight, is it?
No, watching that rubbish tonight.
Yeah, so how's your
Only
day
Europa.
been? Starting with Steve. How's your day been? What have you done all day?
Absolutely nothing, mate. I'm off work till tomorrow night, so I've just done a bit of housework, and that's it, mate.
Good. Yeah. What about you, Niraj? Been at work? I think one of you got TV on. If you could put the volume on mute.
Long shift, 9 to 7. I tell you.
Who's got TV? Can hear me.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Hang on, I'll mute myself for a minute.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's just that, Steve. If the TV is on, we get copyright claims, so that's the problem. That's the reason why we try to ignore the other noises. And if anyone got some nice music as your phone ringtone, make sure you put that in silent as well, so that we don't get copyright. Okay. What's next? Hasan asking me, Cam, what's the winning coordinate? I've done the judging. You guys will find out. You guys will find out tomorrow. Just to let you know, probably when between XY is between 7 and 800. Can't give you any more clues. Okay, right.
That's not good enough for me, is it?
I didn't go there. I've recorded myself. It took me so many attempts to do my intro. I don't know how everyone else does. The judges. I found out actually today. You know how we take the thing about the judges. It's actually not that easy, because when you are playing and when you are judging, it's different. And I was because when I play, I don't actually care. I was like, wherever I feel like going, I just do my coordinates, and then just go all over it. And in judging, like, you have to just pick one coordinate, and then it has to be perfect. It was so hard. So anyway, it's done. You guys will find out very soon.
Did you have any sympathy for the BOTB judges?
I actually don't really blame them 100% now, as in like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy doing judging, man. It's actually hard in a way, but we'll find out. It was my first one anyway, so I was quite nervous, but obviously on the next competition I'll be proper confident. Yeah, Sean.
Now you know, Cam, how it feels the pressure of being a judge. I mean, we always criticizing the BOTB judges, but you can see when you actually do this, how it feels the pressure on you. It can be really nervous, pressure. So you can imagine what them judges go through when they're doing the judging.
And imagine when if they watch our reaction videos. Oh man,
they must feel like giving up.
Yeah. Bernie saying, is there any judging video? Yes, there is a judging video. They started doing it from last competition, so you can watch the judging video. This like they're gonna post it like in a couple of days, so you'll be able to watch it. Yeah, so obviously this is a chat show where we don't talk about anything specific. It's a blah 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 show, so you can just do as much blah blah as possible. Whoever's the most talkative person. What happened to Paul's mic? Why is it me all the time, bro? You're the most entertaining person, Paul.
Well, I got the TV on.
Put the volume down.
Can you hear it?
It's all right. It's not that bad. It's okay. Even if I get copyright, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's a fun show. It's So I'm not bothered about making money out of this show. It's not.
Why don't we take questions from the viewers?
Yeah, of course. So if viewers has got any questions, obviously you can always ask us. No problem.
I mean, I can talk about
saying,
anything all night long.
Maybe Paul's wife behind him. That's why.
No, she's not.
Oh man. Benny's saying we should do a reaction video on Cam's judging. Nah, man.
Definitely.
Well, maybe they're fretting about for a reason.
You guys can do it, not me, bro. Not me reacting to my own. I might even say, what the hell did I do? Why did I go to that area? Do you know what I mean?
Well, don't worry, we'll tell you that.
Sometimes you need to say it to bring them back in.
And we'll be honest as well. We won't lie to you. We'll tell the truth.
Yeah,
we won't sugarcoat our words. It'll be as it is.
No beat around the bushes, is there?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to swear though, or no?
You can do whatever you want, bro. You can do whatever you want.
Well, no, because it gets
Excellent.
Well, I haven't won, so I should be all right then. I should really lay into you.
So
Right,
how are
Sam,
you, Steve, now
question.
anyway? You all right,
I'm
mate?
fine, thank you. Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Good.
Paul, you got a question for you, bro.
Yes, what is it, mate?
really.
I have a question. Why is Paul so done? Oh my god. I'm a bit like Shan, really. I sleep in the fridge at night. 'Cause I'm slightly younger than Steve. Not a lot, but slightly younger than Steve. But I'm in my 50s. And I grew up with women. So I used to pinch them. I used to pinch all their makeup and shit.
I did it down the road.
I never used to wear their clothes. I didn't go that far.
That's a different video, Paul.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll have to do that one later at night.
Oh man.
No, I work outside a lot. You know, fresh air.
It used to be like that.
Look after yourself.
And Steve explained to me, said,
Easy paper round to say.
Rubaran asking, Father Steve, how old are you?
Slightly older
Older
than
than me.
Paul. I'm 52.
Is that it? Are you serious?
Yeah. I know I don't look it as well as same as Paul, but yeah, 52. Born in 68. I am the old man.
I'm a Sharam baby. I am. 69. I was born
When in 69, Paul?
January.
I was born in January 68, so you're about a year, mate.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
good.
I'm happy with that.
No. What date in January?
21st.
Mine's the 18th.
Oh, we'll have to celebrate together, mate.
That's quite free, isn't it, really?
All I need
Yeah.
now, Paul and Steve, your address, your postcode, and your bank card number, and that's it. We can do some shopping, buy some beer.
No problem at all.
Hang on, let me go and get the Mrs. Purse.
Yeah. Well, if you let me win spot prize, I'll think about it. But you haven't, so I won't.
Nowhere near. Steve,
Oh no, it's nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Guys, I've got a quick question. It's been mentioned on the WhatsApp group today about this rumors going on about Instagram. Someone's been published by the VOTB.
Was it Connor in it?
Yeah, I think that is just daft, and it supposed everybody's game really, because if they're showing somebody who's already they're trying to contact he's a winner. For us, our surprise has just gone down the drain.
To be honest,
they should not do this.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So we're not saying that who won or who's not, but people are saying that BOTB followed somebody, and that's what normally happens, and all that. So we don't know yet, but I'm still hoping. I still haven't lost hope, and I'm still hoping for tomorrow, because I never actually been that confident. Excuse me. This time I was quite confident, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully, at least if I can be runner up and few closest by car, because I played for quite a few different cars. That'll be amazing.
Yeah, I use it to build dream credit for the weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm like you. Weirdly, I don't feel that confident, even though I've done quite a few different areas and quite a few tickets. This week, I don't seem as confident. Like the week before, I did. But I don't know. I just got that feeling. I don't know what that was on Instagram today, because I don't use Instagram. So what were they saying, that the winner was already been notified? Have they?
No, but I mean the thing was, the rumor was about BOTB followed somebody and on Instagram, and basically they normally do it to see what they're doing on that day, on the surprise day and all kind of thing. And that's what people are saying, that there was a guy called Connor that BOTB followed, and probably they're trying to find out where he's going to be tomorrow and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what happens if you don't use put your stuff on Instagram? I mean, I've got Instagram, but I don't use it.
Yeah.
So how would they find out about me then, if that's the case?
No, as in I don't, because most of the surprise video, Steve, I watched so many. So they normally say on Facebook, say, oh, we checked on Facebook, you are going here, going
That's
there.
it, yes, yeah.
You checked in, you checked on that pub or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's what they do. But Instagram business, I don't know. They probably started doing that recently or something, because Facebook becoming old school nowadays, when the Instagram kind of taking over. So I don't know. You can't get much information out of Instagram anyway. It's just the pictures, isn't it? Unless someone posts a story saying, oh, doing this and doing that, and they don't need to follow anyone to do that. So I don't think they would follow somebody before, because that person would know that BOTB following you or started to follow you. They will get that notification. So you can just literally go on that person's account and do that, unless it's private or something. So you can just do it that way. And Facebook, it's a lot easier.
No, Christian normally mentions, I've got your Facebook account, to the winners. So normally it's Facebook, not Instagram. I don't know where Instagram's come from. Today,
unless he hasn't got Facebook.
Yeah, unless they haven't got a Facebook, then I can understand they've been looking at his Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat or wherever all these social media sites are. But I think doing that is spoiling for the rest of the players, really. In my theory, in my opinion, I think they're spoiling it.
If they want to stop someone, as in they want to find out about someone's information, where they are, they're not gonna send someone a friend request or a follow request. They're just gonna go on their profile and try to figure out. And then on top of it, obviously they got their surprise contact as well at the same time, to find out where is that person's gonna be. So that's what they would do. But anyway, forget that. I'm not really into it. I'm gonna stick to my that feeling that I'm gonna get a call tomorrow. I messaged Facebook, probably I posted on the group earlier that I messaged not Facebook, I messaged BOTB saying, are they gonna do the surprise in person from now on? And they did confirm me that yes, if you are in tier 1 and tier 2, then obviously you're gonna get a surprise in person, and if you're in tier 3, then they'll just video call you. That's what the BOTB just said today, which is amazing. I'm in tier 2, so good.
Yeah, I'm in tier 2 as well.
Yeah, mate.
And when you see Christian's face, don't just get a heart attack. Take it easy.
I just want to hug him.
Oh man, in it. That's the thing we're actually missing out because of this virus. Because you
You mean the BOTB hug? That's what he says all the time.
That's the only reason I play. I want a Christian hug.
That's what people miss out on, isn't it? Because of what's going on.
I will do
It's
that.
not fair
Yeah.
in a way. I know obviously it's not their fault, but it's just that they get those once in a lifetime kind of opportunity. Because how many
Yeah.
player actually wins more than one?
All right,
Apart from
buddy.
one or two, most of the players they just won once, and obviously we're missing out all this like surprising person, BOTB hug or whatever, and all this. So yeah, man.
Well, it's like having a roast dinner with no meat. Not getting a hug, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Talking on that subject, I mean, I know the blah blah show is about talking not all the time about BOTB, but the thing what came into my attention about the vaccine, you know, the what's it
There
called?
you go.
The BOTB kiss there for Steve.
Sorry, mate.
I mean, what's your opinion on it, guys, about this vaccine? Starting with Paul.
Random.
No.
I think Paul's muted.
Okay, Paul. Okay, Paul will be back in a second.
Yeah, I mean, talking about it, Cam and Steve, what's your opinion on this vaccine? I mean, what do you think about it?
Before you say
Get us back to normal.
virus, the name of that virus. Just talk about that. Just say virus, but don't take the name. Yeah. Are you taking it first of all before I give our opinion? Are you taking the vaccine?
I think if I get notification from my doctors to say, would you want to get vaccinated for this virus, and I would, yeah.
That's good. I mean, if it's tried and tested and everything, then yes, why not? Should go for it. You know what I mean? But it's
Sorry,
entirely up
lads, I
to you.
pressed the wrong button.
That's not a problem.
I think they should test it on like government people first,
Yeah.
because that way then, because obviously if they don't trust themselves, then they're not going to do it.
The first priority should get our queen should test it first because she's the most important person.
Exactly.
Her and the family should get all this.
She's probably already had one.
But Steve, what I've been reading on it, because I think the clinical psychologist, someone was saying it yesterday, that they won't never release a vaccine if it was not safe to the human nature. So it is safe for anybody to get it. Obviously, you're going to have side effects like any other medication, injections. You're going to get side effects. The 1 in 10 is having a fever. That's because it's working your antibodies, so that you're going to have that fever. Yeah. So to get this vaccine, if people are not going to take the vaccine, how can you expect things to get to normal? You know, vaccines there to get us back to what it was 12 months ago. Hopefully, it's going to take a couple of months. It's not going to be done overnight. To completely wipe coronavirus, it won't go. The virus won't completely go. I think it'll stay around, but it'll be controlled like we have a flu, cold. It'll be controlled like that. So I think people, it's not, you can't point to, you can't force anybody to have the vaccine. But in my opinion, I want to get vaccinated to protect me and my son, you know, because he's vulnerable. That's the reason.
I think a lot of countries won't let you in. New Zealand and Australia are already talking about doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Steve qualify in the first phase because we're over 50.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have it done.
Yeah, me too, man.
Me too. Paul and Cam and Steve, I've been sent a message from my doctors. We are thinking about booking clinics for the vaccine. So,
well, yeah, you're a carer.
I have to have it. So for that sake, I have to have it. Even if I was not a carer, or if I didn't have my child who's vulnerable, I still get the injection, because we need to protect ourselves to get back to normality. Because this year, in basic, talking about the virus, this year has been really hard for me anyway. So, it's been really tough year since February. It's been really tough, but things are getting better. So let's hope for everybody let's hope next year, fresh start, things get back to normal. I mean, we're in December now, so we're riding this year out, Paul and Steve Cam.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
Cam, you're in the privileged position that if me, Steve, and Shannon have it done,
Yeah.
and things start going wrong, like bits of our body start falling off, then you got a choice not to have it.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go first. I'm the oldest.
All right, yeah, we'll give you that.
No.
I've already told Cam what a doctor said to me when I was working on one of the sites.
Yeah.
What he said would happen. So
Yeah.
maybe 2 doses once you hear what one of the side effects are.
What was the side effects again, Paul?
Got to be careful what we say on there, haven't we?
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Go ahead. It's
Is it?
not an under 18 show.
One of the doctors told me that it makes your dick grow 4 inches. So I said, I'll have 2 doses then. He said they're going to use that tactic if not a lot of young blokes and that don't. If they say, "Oh, I'm not having it done," that's what they're going to put out all over social media. See, make your dick grow 4 inches longer, and he reckons they'll get 100% turn up. It seems like a reasonable tactic to me.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to have one done because I mean, my wife's a carer in a care home, so she's going to have one done anyway. So I might as well get it done as well.
Yeah,
Steve, she'll be the first one because care homes and the carers are going to be the first on the list, and then it's going to be like the over 60s, over 70s, over 50 list, and then down so on. So she's going to be one of the first people to get it, probably. I think.
Yeah, but the problem is it's got to be stored at -70 for it to work. Well, not all care homes have got the facility to keep it that cold. That is a hell of a temperature to keep it at. So you reckon? So I don't know how it's going to work.
We can even in our fridge or a freezer, you can't freeze it, so you can't keep it that cold. Yeah, I think your fridge is up to -8, and the freezer's 25 or 30, somewhat minus.
That's what I thought.
The thing is, yeah, it'll be kept in special kind of freezer or fridges in somewhere in like these, like Paul's working on a center where they're opening these to get people vaccinated. So maybe in places like that, we'll have these kind of special fridge freezers where they can store it at that temperature.
What I want to know is how they
going for the vaccine for the reason that side effect that Paul just gave. Who was going for the vaccine for that reason? Let me know in the comment below.
I want to know what effect it has on women as well. But also, I'm intrigued. How are they going to eject a block of ice into you? If it comes out of the fridge at -70, how are they going to force that into your arm?
Unless it's like a syrup that doesn't freeze. I mean, like vodka won't freeze, will it? So maybe it's that sort of.
Maybe it is vodka.
To test it for. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
it is. I'll have a double shot.
No, maybe what they're going to do is if they're storing at that temperature, maybe before they're going to inject somebody, they'll probably get it up half an hour or an hour early.
But stick it in the microwave.
No, not in the microwave, but just microwave. You'll have a heat going inside you, but like that, they're not going to inject somewhere really cold inside you because it won't work. So maybe that's just to store it so it doesn't go off. The reason they're storing it at that temperature, it must be it can go off. And I was reading it earlier on in the my local paper saying about how they're going to transport it from Belgium to here. Pfizer have I think they have a factory in Belgium what's going to produce this as well. So they have to specially come over by air in special containers. So you can understand why they're trying to do that.
They're already bringing it over. It arrives tonight. It's already coming over here. They're going to bring as much as possible over between now and the end of this month because of Brexit, because they're concerned about the bureaucracy. If we leave with a no deal, they can fly it over because then they cut out all the port hassles at the ports. So it's easier for them to fly it over, but there's an issue with flying it and keeping it at that temperature.
Yeah.
It's easier in freight.
Easier in freight. Yeah. On that note, I mean, we're talking about different various of subjects. It's good to talk different subjects than just sticking with one boring subject. The thing is, you're talking about Brexit. What's your opinion on that now? What do you think? Are we going to get a deal or no deal?
Yeah, I think we get a deal.
I think we get a deal.
It's got to be sorted soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sean, you
I hope
might-
we get a deal.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just
enough of
people
this.
are pissed off with
virus,
it, aren't
man.
they?
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something interesting. Okay, right. So, guys, let me know in the comment below if you got any questions. You guys can always make it interesting and all that, so it's not a problem. So, yes, Sean, what's the next topic? Come on, you're the topic man.
I mean, whatever the guys watching or whatever our community is watching,
Yeah.
something cheerful.
any question? Yeah, somewhat cheerful. Somewhat. What I mean, on down to that note is that I mean we've all had a tough year. Every single one's had a tough year. But let's look for the future. What things do you reckon time will tell when this vaccine's rolled over? How do you think will things get back to normal? Do you think we'll start living the way we were living, obviously 12 months ago? That's the concern. The thing is, I think some things will never change now after this. It'll just be like people will be more very careful. What's that?
I'm not going back.
That's fair enough. Maybe me and Paul will be full-time co-YouTubers with you, hopefully, in the new year. Who knows that? You never know. You might start hitting million views. Who knows? You can't tell with YouTube. I've been watching some kind of inspiration videos on Facebook, and there's a guy, he was struggling to get 1,000 views, Cam. Now he's hit 10 billion views. So he said, you know, your story is the superpower. So don't ever think that you'll never get there. Because if you think that way,
Andy does his streams naked.
What's that, Paul? Didn't get you.
I said Andy does his streams naked.
Who does?
The bloke who went from 1,000 views to 1 billion. He couldn't understand why he wasn't attracting anyone, so he does all his streams naked now.
That's a good one.
Maybe you ought to try it, Cam.
We should do that. We have a model here right there who can try that. After taking the vaccine, obviously.
I'll do it, but I want my double dose of the vaccine first.
That's what I'm saying.
So, guys, how are you looking forward to Christmas this year, Steve and Paul? Obviously, it's going to be a different kind of celebration compared to years you've had in the past. So, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, my wife's working Christmas Eve. She finishes at 2. I finish at 7 Christmas Eve morning. She's back in day after Boxing Day, so it's a tough one. And she's working Christmas Day as well. So kind of Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Yeah, because Steve, kind of places like care home, obviously, 7 days, 365 days a year. Things like that have to be priority. I mean, hopefully she'll enjoy spending Christmas Day with the residents of the care home. So I think that would be a nice treat. Because sometimes some people in care homes have got no family, or their family is somewhere else, or they're abroad and they're really isolated away. People like that can change somebody's really mood by taking time out, going to work on Christmas Day, cheering people on, having turkey, having party, things. A little bit of kindness is priceless.
Exactly, mate. I mean, she's working 1 till 9 Christmas Day, so yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm used to it now. Every year is the same. So, but yeah, we'll plod along as you do and take it as it is.
I'm
looking forward to polishing my new transit. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to.
I think
What,
any
Matchbox
kind of
version?
celebration, like Christmas or whatever we celebrate, every religion, it's all depends on us, innit? Like it's not about how many people's around. If you feel that as in now it's Christmas, it's all inside you basically. So it shouldn't make much of a difference. Obviously, it's not going to be a massive party like people does used to do before, but still, they can nowadays. It's all digital, isn't it? So we, like me personally, I'm not living with my parents, and I didn't see them for such a long time as well, but it's all digital. They can just video call me every day and I see them every day.
Exactly.
And the love is and respect, everything is the same. If I go and see them, obviously it's going to be the same, not going to be even 1% less just because we celebrate Christmas without each other or whatever, but it's going to be always going to be the same. So it's all in us. Lockdown especially has changed a lot of people's life, because at the very beginning of the lockdown, I never used to listen to radios when I was driving. I got my own music, as in not the radio. Do you know what I mean? So then I started listening to that because I was started doing a delivery job that time, because the car showroom I used to work at was closed. And on that radio station, like they were saying, talking to take an interview of a lot of peoples and saying, "Oh, we never discovered that talent that we actually have, because we are staying home and we're doing different things. We're bored and we're trying singing or dancing or whatever, and they are actually, discovering a lot of things that they never, knew about them." So that's what happened to me, as in. Before I didn't used to take this, I used to love my channel, but only used to make one video a week. If you guys remember, and on during the lockdown, we introduced so many different shows. BOTB every day, morning time. There's a show called Coffee with Cam, and then BOTB, then blah blah. I started giving my 100%, and I have reached in a level where I'm making enough, to pay my bills at least. And I left my job, and I think if I can run my family without money, doing something and YouTube at the same time, what's gonna happen if I leave my job 100% and give 100% to this? So that's what I have done, and lockdown actually has changed my life, and I'm not going back to work anymore. And obviously I've got so many plans. I would have done a lot. Actually, this is the first month without going to work, and first time ever since I was 13 years old, because when I was young, I was in back home, and obviously there you can work when you're young. Not 13, sorry, 15. That's where you can start working. But since I was 15 and I'm 32 now, so from last 17 years, I took 1 month off. I never took that long, as in off. It's not even off technically, because I'm still doing YouTube, but like hard working, like labors, those kind of things. So yeah, I mean, I am in that situation that I can literally do anything. So after the moment I left my job, the delivery job, and then I thought, yes, that's it. I'm gonna do YouTube. I'm gonna do vlogging. I'm gonna do a lot of exciting things. And then next day we found out, like, obviously there's gonna be a lockdown for a month. So finally it's over now, and I can just carry on, make some more videos for my other channel, for my vlogging. So it has changed my life. And I'm very happy about it, like especially for the lockdown. That's at least for myself, that I found out something that I'm capable of doing. Back in about 2-3 years ago, I think I started making videos on YouTube. I never thought I would be in this position. Obviously there's long way to go, but at least wherever I am now, I never thought I would be able to reach that level, and earn a living from YouTube, from what I'm actually doing. Because I'm not from a rich family, I'm from a, I would say, lower middle class family, where we could just afford to earn and pay our bills, if you know what I mean. That kind of family I came from. And it's the life has been very hard for us, especially my parents, myself. When I first came here in this country, I used to work really hard. I used to do 3 jobs a day. I used to start 8 a.m. in the morning to the computer place and finish at 4. From half 4, I used to go McDonald's, finish at half 11. From half 11, I used to take a taxi, go Tesco's, do night shifts, and not just normal night shifts. I used to work in the frozen section. I have to go to the inside the fridge quite a lot of time, and that's like minus 34 degrees. And for me, coming from a hot country, that's really cold. I mean, I can be ill like with that temperature instant. So I've been doing that to survive myself, and come to that position. And then I carried on my studies and everything. Got graduated, became a computer engineer. That's what I studied in uni, and I got first class and good degrees and everything. Started working for PC World, not PC World Know-how, but that's part of PC World anyway. And then all this, my computer careers, and then all of a sudden I just stopped everything and then moved to something else. So that's why I love switching. But what was the whole point of saying all that is, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a singer. And but I'm not a good singer, by the way, but I wanted to be. And then I was very good at playing cricket, but I could never go ahead, and I couldn't afford to go and practice in the stadium. There's academies who like proper teach you practice. You can practice there and you can become a good cricketer. I used to be very good at playing cricket, and I could never do that because obviously I had to support myself and my family and all that. So I left my entire I would say, it's not entire life, obviously I got a lot many years to live, but from as soon as you were 18 till you are like sort of 25, 26, this is the time you decide what you want to be, if you know what I mean. So if you want to have a career in sports, like if you want to play cricket, football, or whatever, then obviously you have to get into it in that kind of period. I hope I'm not making everyone bored or something, but anyway, so I didn't do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't afford to do that. So that period is over. I'm over 30 now, and if I start practicing, by the time I get probably chance in the national team or something, I'm gonna be 40. So that's not possible anymore. So that's the only dream. And there was a time, I would say even last year, I used to think I never followed my dream. I only get to live once, and that's it. I'm going to die one day, and I'm going to be thinking, what did I just do? Did I just work to just somehow survive? And that's what I did. I might just become rich one day and buy a Lamborghini or a big mansion, but that's not it. I didn't follow my dream. I didn't do what I actually loved. So at least I found this YouTube is something that I love. I'm passionate about creating contents. And that lockdown, that tiny little, that period that I got, because I'm a guy, I don't like taking risk. I don't want to take risk, especially when someone else depends on me, like my wife, my kids, my parents, or whatever. So if I just leave something, and I can't just leave my full-time job and carry on YouTube, because my job takes so long time out of the day. At the end, when you finish your shift, you're not feeling good, as in you need to be proper in a good mood to do things. You can't be tired to create contents. And this time I was like kind of forced to do that, get into something that I actually like, and I had nothing else to do, and I carried on, and now I'm here. So as in, at least here, as in I'm living a decent living out of YouTube, and one day I know if I push it hard, one day I can reach that level. So I'm happy in about this lockdown that we had, and at least I found out, because it might have affected a lot of people. I understand that. I feel sorry for them. Probably didn't affect some people at all, probably like Paul, because he's been carrying on what he's doing. So but at least me, I'm massively benefited, man. Ruben Ryan saying Father Steve needs
I'm always tired, mate.
no
It's just my
problem.
job.
Steve, you don't need to push it, bro. I mean, if you want to go ahead and
No, I'm fine, mate. I'm all right. I'm okay. We're getting there. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go on.
Does it pay well, this YouTube and stuff then, or?
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. It depends what kind of content you are creating. So
Right.
because my type of content, because whatever amount of views I'm getting, if I was making a vlogging video or about a car review or something else, I would have probably wouldn't make even half of that money. Anything to do with gambling and trading, those kind of content actually pays quite a lot in
All right.
ad revenue that I get. So that's the reason why I'm making more than what someone would make with probably hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of views. They'll make less than me. I make more than them, if you know what I mean. So anyway, that's the thing. But obviously at the now I'm trying to grow my other channels. So obviously with your support, and hopefully I'll get some time now. Obviously lockdown's over now, so that I can make some more videos for the other channel and go from there. Yes, Paul.
Yes,
Been very
Paul.
quiet.
Been very quiet.
No, just interesting.
No, just
You
interesting.
talk about
You
the
talk-
lockdown and that, and for me, the first lockdown, what it taught me is, one, how crap I was with technology, and two, things I took for granted, just being able to get a cup of coffee, or like places like McDonald's being shut, Greg's being shut, all the convenient stuff for me that I used to, on a daily basis, take for granted. You go and buy your lunch, because I never take my lunch with me, and when everywhere was shut, and then when it did, a few places started open, and then you had to queue just to get into a bakery or into the bank or anywhere like that. It made me step up and think the stuff you take for granted. And also I've had to, because like I said, I'm a builder, I'm a bit old school. I've had to step up and learn technology to a different level that I didn't before. I always used to let other people worry about that sort of stuff. I just used to rock up and do the physical stuff and let everybody else in the offices worry about all the technical side of it. But I've had to learn all that now. But another thing I've had to do as well is, washing your hands and shit like that. I mean, working on a building site, you never used to do that. You used to sit down and eat your lunch. You used to be covered in crap.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? But now every 5 minutes, it's a habit now. Wherever I go now, I'm squirting the old jollop on my hands and all the rest of it. And but it'd be interesting to see how long all that carries on for once, all the vaccines have been done, whether, people still wear face masks and.
That's a bit. It could take a while for people to get back to normality. I'm a key worker. I've worked through all of it. I've not had a time off. I mean, it's constant. It's just a day to day for me. It's nothing's changing work wise. I'm still working. So the only bit is that when it comes to shopping, I don't let the wife go out shopping. I'll go, because she says she works in a care home. I've got to be a bit more careful, and it's hard, but you kind of got to do what you have to do to survive in life, really, isn't you?
Yeah. You have to adapt.
You have to adapt to the environment.
Exactly. It's just hard, but
change
life.
is hard, isn't it?
It's a challenge, isn't it? You've got to be able to survive in any circumstances of what's going on. I mean, no one's been in this situation before, so we haven't probably coped as well as what people want us to do. But what can they do if no one knows what they're doing? You know what I mean? I mean, they tell you you've got to wash your hands and do all that, but then that's kind of a natural thing to do anyway. Wash your hands after you eat or go on the toilet, or you should be doing that anyway. But it's a different level now, isn't it? It's more. You've got to do a lot more things now on a daily basis.
Yeah, you just got to be alert.
You just got to be alert.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, Steve and Paul, it's probably changed a lot of people's lives now. How you focus on hygiene, really. People don't care sometimes, like Paul saying, obviously I understand when you're builders, you're mucky fingers and then you just eat your sandwich or your butties just like that. But it makes you think. It's only a little thing, washing your hands. Not a big thing. 20 seconds, wash your hands and that's it. How big can it be? but it's really intense. A lot of people, it's getting people really agitated. They want to wash their hands wherever they go. I mean, I've been to the supermarkets, quite a few places. They got hand sanitizer, and people are going onto a different aisle using a hand sanitizer. It's becoming a bit of a norm for a lot of people now. The cleanliness, the hygiene, and all this. So it has taught a lot of people different things, you know, like how to keep yourself clean. Really, I mean, we do that, like Steve saying, it's natural to how to keep yourself clean, but how priority it has come during these 9-10 months is been. So with people like Steve saying, will people still wear face masks? I think they would for a few months, until when they start seeing less and less people wearing face masks, less the 2 meters social distancing is lifted. You can stand next to each other, you can hug each other, you can shake hands with each other. Then we can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think it's still fair to go
wearing face masks.
The only good thing with wearing face masks,
you can't tell if people are pissed off with you. If they got
yeah, exactly.
Because it's hard to make your eyes look angry, isn't it? Or you can say stuff to them, can't you, under your mask? You know what I mean? Give them a load of jip. Take the
but what I've noticed, we were talking about BOTB before. Christmas this year falls on Friday. So what would Cam? You've been playing, or I don't know if Steve been playing BOTB longer. What would they do? Because Christmas falls on Friday. What will happen with midweek then? Would they do it just on the same day, Thursday, on Christmas Eve?
Probably.
Well, last year someone on Christmas Eve, didn't they?
Yeah, the guy won that
RS3.
RS3 or Porsche? Or Porsche, that was like 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago.
Last year, it was a young kid. He won the Abs RS3, blue one. He turned up with Smee was with him, and then when they delivered the car, it was with Supercars of London bloke.
Okay.
He was with him. So I mean that was last Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was actually the day he turned up with the car. So you never know.
I don't mind what day it's on. They can turn up to my house any day. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime, day or night.
We missed some comments, guys. So let me just quickly go through some comments. River Runs Deep saying, how old is Cam? I'm 32. Answer saying, Father Steve needs a Red Bull. Not a problem. He's awake. He's awake.
I'm fine. Always tired.
Okay. Terry saying, that's a little insight to Cam's biography coming soon in supermarkets. Yeah, bruv. I didn't go into too much detail, but I can actually write a book about life story. Everyone probably thinks the same, but whatever happened to me so far, as in the things, the struggles, and everything that I went through. One thing I would just say about myself. I don't like saying, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." I never say that. But one thing I would say: doesn't matter how much struggle I go through. Doesn't matter. You probably don't know something really bad to happen in my family, maybe, and I'll be smiling. I'll be happy all the time. Doesn't matter what happens. Doesn't matter, financially. Anything happens to me, I'll always stay happy, because what I think is every problem has a solution, and if you are into a lot of trouble, for example, just worrying about it not gonna make it, you're not gonna solve it by that. As in, be happy, live your life today. You might just die in next 10 minutes. If you're here talking with your wife, you just went downstairs to get something from Tesco's, you're crossing the road, you get hit by a lorry, and that's it, you're done. So I think I live my life as this is the last day I'm living. I'm not going to survive tomorrow. This is the time I have. I don't believe in tomorrow. I believe in now, right now. That's why what I used to do. Let me just saying biography. Let me just tell you very shortly what I used to do when I used to work for Car City. It's a company in Luton car showroom. I used to be a sales manager there. The shift starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. Obviously, I have to wake up at 8 and get ready and all kind of crap, and then finishes at 7. Okay, now it doesn't finish at 7. Officially, it finishes at 7. After 7 o'clock, we have to go to Bedford, which is from Luton to Bedford, about 15 miles. We need to go and pick cars up from the BCA auction, like one by one. Sometime me and my uncle, the boss, basically, we used to go. Probably he bought 4 cars. We have to go Bedford 4 times. I used to drop him off. He used to drop me off. I pick the car up, come back to Car City again, go back Bedford again, come back again, go back Bedford again, come back again. We used to do that till 10 p.m. at night. And then I used to come home and then close the gate, set everything up and come home by 10:30. Started at 9 a.m. in the morning. Come home, get ready, get fresh, and I used to go out for a long drive with my missus. Imagine how tired I'm gonna be that day. And I used to go out for a long drive with my missus because obviously she didn't get to see me whole day. Obviously, she deserves a bit of a portion of me, as in to have some good time with me. I used to go for a long drive. I used to go, okay, we don't know where to go. 10 a.m. Everyone's in bed. All right, let's just go Birmingham and back. That's like 80 miles. And there is roadworks, obviously. You get that for free. There's road, I don't know why, man. There's roadworks in Northampton area from Milton Keynes, Northampton, all the way up to like 10 miles away. Those roadworks going on since last 15 years, probably before Steve born. M25 roadworks and M1 roadworks been going on for forever. But what I'm trying to say, I didn't compromise those entertainment for myself. Not every day I used to go for a long drive. I used to come home at 9 o'clock. Sometimes, obviously, not every day we had to go Bedford, but sometimes I used to come home proper tired. I have to wake up tomorrow early in the morning. Let's watch a movie. Let's watch something. Let's do this. Let's do that. Probably we start watching a movie at midnight at 12 o'clock because we didn't have much entertainment in our life that day. So let's watch a movie now, and that's like 12 o'clock already. And obviously, we're Asian. So we watch some Asian movies. They're like, you guys don't know what that means, Paul and Steve. They're like 3 hours and 15 minutes long, those movies. So we start watching a movie, finish at like 3 o'clock, 3:30, and then go to bed and wake up after 3 hours. Because I had very short shift. I'm asleep, but I didn't sacrifice my life. I didn't sacrifice that entertainment because that day will never come back. What the movie gonna do to us? Obviously, we could have had a good sleep, but what I'm trying to say, it's like me. I think I'm writing a story. I'm writing a book, and I will decide how to write that. So every day I was creating content. I was a content creator the day when I born. Every day I used to do something. I wanted to do something different, something interesting to remember about. So that's what I used to do. So anyway, just sharing those little bit of what I used to do before. But that's what I'm saying. Don't think about tomorrow. And I would suggest you guys as well. I'm not saying to watch a movie. Like if I say, Steve, go and watch a movie now, imagine what's going to happen. So
obviously,
I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to say is don't get upset about anything. If you lose something, if you lost something, don't worry about it. You get much better thing in return. One more thing I believe, that everything happens for a very good reason. If someone dies in our family, that also happened probably for a good reason. If you believe in God, if you're a believer, that's what I believe, that everything happens for a good reason. You lost something today, it probably happened for a good reason. You probably had a little accident and obviously you lost your car or whatever. Probably happened for a good reason. You might have went to a motorway with that car tomorrow and get run over by a lorry or have a massive crash and you could have died. So everything happens for a reason. So we're not winning BOTB. That's also happening for a reason. You didn't win that what's he called, Fiesta today, because he might just play for a Euros and win next week. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason.
Like we were talking the other day about spending, because what was it on the WhatsApp group? The guy from Halifax, he said, I don't want to name him on YouTube because it's not right. So we were talking about the young lad saying he spent over £1,000. So it can be game. I think this game can be addictive. Like you can be addicted to drink, drugs, gambling. Doing all sorts. So that's what we were talking about the subject that other day about. Guys. I mean, let's play for fun. We've created it, like Cam's saying, he's created a good community, and there's all sorts of people from different cultures, and that's the good thing about this community, and that's what I like about it, because we're all from different backgrounds, and we have our laughs, we have our banters, and let's play this game for fun, and not let's get things that it can affect one of our community members. Like Paul was saying, addiction can be really, really bad. And let's just play wisely and have fun. That's all it is. You play 30 tickets, 40 tickets, but don't overdo yourself. That you raising the bar for yourself high when you can't able to do it high. You don't do that. Let's just play for fun, and maybe as a community, we all look out for each other, make sure no one's struggling and no one's financially got themselves in trouble. So let's play wisely, like I always said, the word wisely, and play for fun. That's what BOTB is, and that's what this community, what Cam's created, with all of us from different countries and different areas. I mean, that's what I love about this, because we're all from different towns and different areas, different countries, different cultures. I mean, this is what I love about this community. This is what got me going on the YouTube with Cam a lot, because I love it. Honestly, I love what we do every day. It's especially during lockdown. I feel more better now since I've gotten to watching Cam's videos and then coming on YouTube with him, because lockdown could be really bad and isolating and mentally torturing. It tortures you if you have to shield, because for 6 months I couldn't go out because of my lad, and it was stressing me out. Not getting to me, but it was really getting to me. But I have to stay indoors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, looking at 4 walls. It can be really bad. And then I came across BOTB and then started playing BOTB, and then YouTube sending me recommendation of watching videos on BOTB. And then Cam came across, I subscribed, and then started chatting, because you feel lonely sometimes when you're at home on your own or with your family, not seeing the world out there during lockdown. But then I started seeing Cam, and then started communicating on live chat. Paul came on live chat, and then rest is history. And now, everything feels better. I don't care. I'm being at home. I still communicate with the outside world, like on this.
Yeah, man. I'm actually very blessed to have Paul, Sean, and Steve. Even though Steve, he doesn't join regularly, but I know he's there. Do you know what I mean? He is there. When you need him, he's there. Paul, Father Steve, like a father, like a father. Yeah, father is there.
You're gonna have to get a dog collar, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Get a dog collar.
I'm off duty tonight.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what I like about that WhatsApp group. Obviously, I can't get on it like I would like to because of my work at the moment. Weekends and that, I tend to be a little bit more active, but you can clearly see on there. I mean, I do look at it on when I can, but you can clearly see on there are some proper friendships being made in that chat.
I thought it's going to be random people, then no one talking to each other, everyone doing their own thing. It looks like a family now.
No. Yeah, considering how it started off, it really surprised me now. Like I say, and we all know who the main guys on there are, and there's some real friendships on there. You can clearly see that, and some of the conversations go right off piece, don't they? It could be about absolutely anything, and I use it as entertainment now. I mean, some of the gifts that get put on there. I mean, I don't know who put that scary one on there. Did you see that?
I dropped my phone.
Mate,
I nearly had a heart attack, man.
Yeah, and I started showing other people. I showed my missus here and all the rest of it, and everybody has the same reaction with it. But it's things like that. I mean, like I say, I use it as entertainment,
Yeah,
And also, there's some clever people on there as well. So, you know, everybody each to their own. You know, I'm a great believer in that. But there's some clever guys on there, really is, and I think it's been really, really successful. I really do.
Very good community there.
Hmm.
A lot of people actually they're not talking at all. So I try to, talk to them, as in, if you're not very active. I understand you don't need to message all the time, but some of them literally just join and never talk to anybody. But most of them are very active.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. Good time pass, actually. There was a day I forgot. I was actually there from probably 8 a.m. in the morning till probably midnight. And I was on it constantly, one after one, because that was so interesting. So, it's always interesting anyway.
Yeah.
Amazing. Definitely.
Because sometimes in the morning,
good laugh.
I used to pick my phone up and there'd be, I don't know, say 100 messages. And I'd look at it, and some of the guys were messaging like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And I used to think, fucking hell, don't anyone get any sleep here? But then it dawned to me that people are in different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so 3 o'clock in the morning to us might be 1 o'clock in the morning to them, or what? I don't know. Because I think one of the lads is from the States, isn't he? Who goes on there?
Yeah.
There's someone from Egypt.
Yeah. Romania, isn't he? Dan, I think he's Romania, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's quite a few from. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's,
But some guys from India. So India's like, I think 6 hours ahead of us in UK. So they're 6 hours ahead. So this is what I was saying, guys. Paul just nailed it there. It's entertainment. We're here to have entertainment and not worry about how much we're spending. So that's should be the motto of this game. Let's entertain ourselves while we're playing it and trying to win something. Let's enjoy it, not playing it and you're not enjoying it because you weren't chasing that money because you wasted all your money. Let's not have that kind of mentality. Let's have the mentality of having better entertainment, creating, like Cam's created the WhatsApp group. I mean, everyone has a laugh. I mean, who would have known this a few months ago? Would we ever done this? Would we ever see each other in our lives ever? That's another thing. This is the power of social media.
I can guarantee if any of the guys, if you go to the area, for example, if you call them up, oh, I'm here, they will come and meet you. You know what I mean? It's like friends. So Dean saying, as the saying goes, work to live, not live to work. Yeah, true. Tommy saying, hi guys, nice one, Cam. Thank you so much. Okay, so many other comments as well. I'm sorry, guys, couldn't go through one by one. But obviously there is so many others as well. Let me just quickly say. Anthony Wilson just how's it going, Anthony? Hope you're good. Yeah, that video, man. That video, I was like, what the hell is going on? I nearly had a heart attack, bro. Because I wasn't expecting that at all. And then I was like, and I just woke up that time, I think. And when I watched that video, and I was like, proper, like, that wake me up in like 1 second.
I was sort of hoping she was going to, take a top off or do something. I don't know. Or she was going to fall off and hurt herself. I mean, generally when people do that, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting that.
It was definitely out the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, I spat me coffee everywhere, all over the front of me van.
Well, you better get a new one soon, mate.
Oh man. That was funny. That was actually funny. That's quite funny.
If someone had a dodgy heart and you went up to them and you didn't particularly like them and you showed them that would finish them off, wouldn't
it? Yeah. Oh man, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want Paul to Steve to watch it. I said, oh, Steve, don't watch it.
I saw it 3 times, but I still jumped every time.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen, but it still does it.
I mean, just a quick one. We had a quick check on the new midweek. I mean, obviously, we're doing the stream tomorrow for the new midweek. Have you had a quick look at it? I've had a quick look at it. probably one of the hardest pictures I've ever seen on
It was
BOTB so far.
harder than that. No, but that's actually quite hard, that picture.
I always find when you've got a picture where the ball is a long way away from all the players in that picture, then it's really hard because it's just a bigger space for the judges to go. When you got a situation where the ball's obviously closer to a player, then it's easier to find the hot spot. But that one is, to me, is more or less in the middle of all the three players in the picture.
Yeah.
Rough looking at it, and that's a big gap, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony saying he's dropped his phone as well on that video. That's great. Right, guys. So just wanted to let you know we're gonna do this blah blah show more of, and we'll try our best to make this as entertaining as possible, as we always try that. And we'll be doing it on the other channel. But on Thursdays we're gonna do it in this channel because there's nothing to do on Thursday, so do it on this channel. So late night show. If anyone wants to join, you can join. I know Paul and Sean, they both got work later on. That's probably going to be me, Romaldo, and someone new. Whoever wants to join, we're going to do that. So it's going to be on the other channel, guys. So make sure go ahead and subscribe to that channel, which is youtube.com/camsvlogs. So that's what the channel is called. Let me just quickly show you. So obviously that is not as popular as this channel, so that's why you might need to just search for it and go through it a little bit. So youtube.com/camsvlogs, as you can see, that is the channel right there. So if you could just follow that, then obviously you can join the blah blah show. So that's my vlogging channel. I'll be making videos, and this blah blah show, we're going to do it in this channel here. So if you could subscribe to that, there's a link is in the description below as well. So subscribe to our channel, and we'll just go from there for the late night shows. So all right, so yeah, it was quite interesting how today's blah blah. We talked about a lot of things, starting from the vaccine to literally anything. So that's the whole point of this show, because we don't want to. This is not a formal video to talk about a specific topic. You can just literally talk about anything. That's what I like about blah blah show. So we'll want to do more of. And let me know if you wanted us to do more of blah blah show. Let me know in the comment below. And if you like this video, guys, give us some thumbs up. That'd be great. So let's just say goodbye to my friends one by one. So Sean, my man, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Thank you, bro. And Steve, I think you should go bed now.
I'm going to go now, mate. All right, thanks so much, mate. Good evening.
And have a good night.
See you soon.
See you later. Bye-bye. And Paul, finally, thank you so much, Paul, for joining, as usual.
My pleasure, mate. My pleasure.
No worries. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow if you're free. We're going to do a the brand new midweek competition. We're going to do it tomorrow, the new picture, that tricky one. So, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be around, mate.
Cheers,
Shouldn't
mate.
be so late tomorrow.
Thanks for joining. Thank you, Paul.
Cheers. My pleasure.
Cheers. Okay, right. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give us some thumbs up. Let me know in the comment below if you want us to do more of this blah blah show. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to become a Patreon, which is membership starts from only £3 per month, which is patreon.com/camhasan. And also subscribe to the other channel where we're gonna do the blah blah show from now on. So we're trying to move this blah blah audience to that there slowly, because we're going to be doing the show on that one. But on Thursdays only, we do the blah blah on this channel. All the other days we'll do it on the other channel. So make sure to subscribe to that. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. And good luck for tomorrow. Hope you guys win.